everyone, and welcome back to One Arm Robber. Today's video is the last of the loud heist guides, and the heist that we're taking on today is the Black Diamond Casino heist. And just like my previous loud heist guides, I'm going to show you two different methods to complete this heist loud. I'm going to show you the standard method where you have to break the power boxes, and then the advanced method where you don't have to. Now I'm going to do this video a little bit different because this heist takes so long. I'm going to show you the advanced method first, where we don't go through the whole heist entirely, bringing back all the loot, and then I'll show you the standard method where I'll go through the entire heist. So without further ado, let's go on with the advanced method. The loadout's going to look something like this. For weapons, I'm going to be using the MS-950 shotgun suppressed and the UP-99 suppressed as well. And for tools, we're busting out everything. We're going to be using the concrete breaker, the sticky drill, and the battering ram. So when we first start this method, our first step should be disabling the alarm to the entire building. So what we're going to do is grab our battering ram, and from the truck, we're going to head to the front of the casino. Once we get to the front of the casino, we're going to enter through the front door, head across the main lobby, past the main desk, and head over to the stage area right in front of us. It is on the right hand side. Once we get to the stage area, we're going to hop up on stage, go backstage, take a right, and we're going to go through this first door like normal, and then we're going to break open the door to the utility room. And after we break open this door, disable the alarm, turn around, go through this door, head across the main lobby, and now we're going to head back to the truck so we can complete the rest of the heist. Once we get back to the truck, our next step is to grab our kit, grab a duffel bag, along with our sticky drill and our concrete breaker. Once we have all that, from the truck, take an immediate left and head to the side door of the casino. Once you get to the side door, take your concrete breaker and unlock this first door. After we unlock this door, we're going to head inside. We're going to take our concrete breaker, go right underneath this camera, head over to the security room, unlock the door with the concrete breaker. The guard from upstairs should be alerted, so what we're going to do is go inside, close the door, zip tie all the civilians that are in here. And after we do that, we're going to take out the guard watching the cameras, and now we don't have to worry about cameras the entire heist. So now all we gotta do is just wait until this guard moves. So wait about like 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, he shouldn't be there. We're gonna close this door, take our concrete breaker, head over to the exit door, go across the mini warehouse, and use our concrete breaker to unlock this door. Once we're inside here, we're gonna take out the guard right next to the vault door, and then grab his phone and do the check-in on the other side. After we do the check-in, we're gonna grab our concrete breaker, and we're gonna unlock the door to the vault here. Now don't worry about noise when drilling into the vault area, because the only guard that can hear us right now is the guard in the main lobby, and since this door is locked, he can't get access to this area. So once we have access to the first vault area, what we're gonna do is take our concrete breaker and unlock both these cell doors. And after unlocking both these cell doors, our next step is to grab our duffel bag from earlier and place everything inside. Once we have everything inside, we're gonna go up these stairs, leave our duffel bag right here, and we're gonna take out the guard right next to the manager's office. After taking out this guard, we're gonna grab the phone, do the check-in, and then just to be safe, what we're gonna do is unlock this door to the roof access and grab his body and drag it outside. Once it's outside, our next step is to grab our concrete drill, and we're gonna drill open the manager door. After drilling open the manager door, we're also gonna drill open the side door for future reference. Now after we drill open the side door, the laser keycard that we need is on the manager's desk, so we're gonna grab the laser keycard and go back to our duffel bag. Once we have it in our duffel bag, we're gonna take our duffel bag that has the laser keycard and the sticky drill and go back to the first vault area. Once we're back in the first vault, our next step is to unlock the vault door on the left over here. So we're gonna open up the door, we're gonna take the laser keycard, scan the lasers, which should deactivate them for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna take our sticky drill and place it on the top lock here. Now after it's done drilling the top lock, it should fall to the bottom lock, unlocking this vault door. So while this is happening, what we can do is go back to the truck and grab the rest of our duffel bags. And after we return back to the vault door should be opened up, and now we can loot this entire vault. Now the strategy I like to use when looting this first vault is use the duffel bags that I brought from the truck to grab all the poker chips in the right side of the vault area. And once I have a majority of the poker chips, what I like to do next is use the cart inside this area to grab all the money off the table here. And then what we can do is use the cart to grab all the bonds and money in the left side of the vault area. Now make sure not to get caught by the lasers. Once it gets down to 10 seconds, you'll start hearing a louder beep. That means the laser will reactivate again. So all you need to do is grab the laser keycard, scan it again, and you'll have another 30 seconds to continue looting. And once we're done looting the first vault area, we can actually use this cart to loot the second vault area. So what we're gonna do is go backwards to the store and head up these stairs to the manager's office. Once we get outside the manager's office, go backwards to this door. It makes it so much simpler just to do this way. And once we're inside the manager's office, we're gonna open up this door. We're gonna grab our drill, chuck it down the hallway for right now. grab our cart, head backwards to this door, and then we're gonna head down the hallway and down these stairs with the cart, and then we're gonna leave the cart at the top of the staircase, and then we're gonna take out both these guards down here. After we do that, we're gonna grab their phones and do the check-ins on the wall over here. Now after we do both these check-ins, we're gonna go back upstairs, grab our concrete drill, and we're gonna unlock this door at the bottom of the staircase here. After unlocking this door, a guard outside might hear. If he does, all we're gonna do is just wait until this guard moves away. Once he does, or let him pass, and then we're gonna take out both these mobsters, and then we're gonna quickly grab them and drag them inside. Once they're both inside, we're gonna close the door, and now all we need to do is grab one of their hands and do the hand scan downstairs to get access to the second vault area. Once the door's unlocked, all we need to do is zip tie any civilian that tries to escape. And after we do that, we have access to the second vault area, but we have one more door. Now before you go and unlock this door in the second vault area using your concrete breaker, what I recommend is using the cart to loot this first vault area and bring it back to the truck. And once we're done looting the first room in the second vault area, all we need to do is grab our concrete breaker and unlock the side door over here that we saw earlier. Now one of two things can happen. The first thing, after we unlock this door, the guard from outside that we saw passing by where we took out the mobsters will get alerted and he'll have no access and we can loot in peace. The second one and most common one is a guard from the main lobby will hear and somehow see a dead body and making the heist loud. If the second one happens, there's no big deal. We have access to all the vaults, so all we need to do is defend ourselves from the cops and just loot up. But if the first option happens, all you need to do is grab all the loot, bring it back to the truck, and once you're ready to end the heist, all you're gonna do is run through these lasers, which should trigger the alarm and trigger the cops, head back to the truck, and end the heist. And this was the advanced loud guide for the Black Diamond Heist Casino. Now moving on to the standard method, but before we start the standard method, a little bit of recon beforehand. The casino has 4 points of entry that we can enter from. The first one obviously being the front door, where there's 2 guards at the main entrance that we must deal with before we get access to the main lobby. The second point of entry, if we take an immediate left from the truck, can get access to the side door here. If we use our drill, we can drill open the side door, and then we get access to the back rooms of the casino. The third point of entry that we can enter from the casino, going past the side door, we can go up the scaffolding to the roof access, and then use our drill to drill open the door to the second floor area, where we go inside and have to deal with a single guard, and then we have access to the upper floors. And the fourth and final entry point can be found if we go past the front door and go around the outside on the right side of the casino. There is a back door that we can use. Now this one's a little bit difficult because there's a camera looking right at the door and there's a guard out back here. So this one is not really much use. Now that we know all the entry points, let's get the location of the power boxes. This heist has the most power boxes with a total of 5. And the first one, if we go to the front door of the casino, can be found on the left wall over here, right next to this guard. Then from this one, the second power box, if we go across the main lobby and head towards the stage area, we can see it from here, but the second power box can be found on the wall over here near the backstage area. Now the third power box, we gotta do a little backtracking from the truck. If we take an immediate left and we go to the second entry point that I showed earlier, we can find the third power box. For the fourth power box, we're gonna do a little backtracking. We're gonna go back to the front door of the casino, this time hang a right, and over by these slot machines, we can find the fourth power box. And from the fourth power box, if we turn around and go past the main stage area and head back to the back bar, we can find the fifth and final power box. If we go past the main bar area, right past the statue, and it's right next to the side door here. Now that we got all the recon out of the way, let's start the standard method. And the loadout is gonna look something like this. For weapons, I'm gonna be using the IM1G and a sawed-off shotgun. And for tools, you only need a drill, but I'm gonna be using the concrete breaker to make this a little bit faster. When first with the standard method, what we're gonna do is grab our kit, grab our drill, and take a left from the truck and head up the scaffolding to the roof access. The reason why we're doing this and not going to the front door is because we need to go across the roof and kill the 2 mobsters out back so we can get access to the second vault area. Because as soon as this heist starts going loud, those 2 mobsters will try to make a break for it and we won't get access to the second vault area. So once we're right above them, what we're gonna do is take out both of them like so. Then we're gonna grab our drill and we're gonna go across the roof over here and drop down. Once we drop down here, what we're gonna do is run down here. We're gonna shoot open this window, take our drill and hop right through the window and go to the first power box, which is in the front door here. Now once we start the power box, what we need to do is take out any guards inside that run towards us, as you can see. And after we do that, the place I like to post up is right here next to the front door. We have access to the first power box, and we can kill any diffusers that go to try to defuse that. And the only place that we need to look for is the front door. After breaking the first power box, we gotta go to the second power box, which is near the stage area. So all we're gonna do is go up on stage and start the second power box. Now the second place I'd like to post up is right near the stage area, so I have access to the front door where all the cops should be coming from. Now be very careful, all the civilians are running around, so make sure not to shoot any of the civilians. Also, it's very recommendable, since we can shoot them from far, if you have an ACOG scope on your gun. Now after breaking the second power box, our next step is to go to the third power box, which is outside near our truck. So what we're gonna do is go to the front entrance, we're gonna take a little shortcut by shooting this window and jumping through. Then we're gonna take a right, and the third power box should be right in front of us. Now the place I like to post up for the third power box is once we destroy it, we're gonna go up the scaffolding again to the roof access. And once we get to the roof here, we're gonna walk across this ledge, and then we're gonna crouch down, and now we have full view of the third power box. And then we need to take out any cops and diffusers that go towards it. After destroying the third power box, what I recommend doing to get to the fourth power box is running across the roof over here, and then we're gonna jump down to the roof access, and now we're in the front door. Once at the front door, we're gonna take an immediate right, head over to the slots over here to the right side, and start the fourth power box. And where I like to post up for the fourth power box is right next to this ATM. It gives me cover on my right side if I need to reload or duck for cover, and it gives me access to the front door where a majority of the cops will come from. After destroying the fourth power box, we have the fifth and final power box back in the main bar area, so all we're gonna do is go back there and start the fifth power box. And the place I like to post up is over here in this corner over here. If we have the ACOG scope from earlier, we can get access to the front door where they're coming from. The only thing, you still have to be mindful of the civilians that are still inside the casino. And after we break the fifth and final power box, all we need to do is go back to the first power box where our drill should be from earlier, and then we're gonna take our drill and drill open the door to the staff only door here. Once we drill this open, we're gonna drill open the vault door inside, and after we drill open this door, we have access to the first vault area. After we drill open the first vault door, our next step is to drill open both the cell doors and the second vault door that's in the first vault. Now after we drill open the second vault door, now all we gotta do is the hard part, defending ourselves and getting all this loot back to the truck for us. So we're gonna secure an exit so we can unlock this door from the inside, and then we can open up the shutter door to get access to our truck area. This is probably the hardest heist to do loud, because with the amount of cops that this game throws at you and all the loot in the casino combined, this heist is a nightmare to do on loud. Also, the other thing that makes the heist a nightmare is getting this cart through these vault doors. Oh my goodness, can you make it any smaller? And once you're done looting the first vault area, or you had enough looting the first vault area, what we're gonna do is grab our drill, place it on the cart that we got from the first vault, and get access to the second vault area. So we're gonna go through this door and go up these stairs to the manager's office. We're gonna unlock this door to the roof access for future reference, and now we're gonna start drilling away at these other doors. Once we get down these stairs, there should be 2 more guards down here we're gonna take out like normal. And the other thing I noticed, if we use our drill to drill open this door, for whatever reason, this door is still power locked and we can't get the quick access to those 2 mobsters that we took out back. So what we need to do is go all the way around, go through that door that we unlocked to get to the roof access, and we're gonna have to drag them all the way up to the roof and down the stairs. So this is gonna be a nightmare in itself. So give me about like 5 minutes. What? What happened to their bodies? Okay, note to self. If you're gonna do this heist loud, make sure you unlock that first vault area as soon as possible. So we're gonna end the heist and we're gonna restart, but we're gonna unlock that second vault area right away. So what we're gonna do is right from the truck, we're gonna take an immediate left and go up the scaffolding to the roof access, and we're gonna unlock the door to the roof access that gives us access outside the manager's office. We're gonna leave our drill here, and then we're gonna go across the roof and to take out both the mobsters out back. After we do that, we're gonna grab one of these bodies and we're gonna have to drag it ever so slowly up the scaffolding. This is so slow. Oh my goodness. Finally made it. Okay. I don't think the manager's office requires a power lock. He despawned! Oh my god. I guess if you do this heist loud, you cannot do the second vault area unless you have someone holding onto their hand the entire time. Okay, third time's the charm. What we're gonna do is grab our kit, grab our drill, and from the truck, take an immediate left, and we're gonna go up the scaffolding to the roof access. The only thing I did differently is change my loadout just a bit. For the IM-1G, I put a suppressor on it, so this is how we're gonna get access to the second vault area. So once we get up the scaffolding, and we unlock the door using our drill, the guard inside, right outside the manager's office, should get alerted. So what we're gonna do is dispatch him with our suppressed weapon, grab his phone, and do the check-in. After you do that, we're gonna take our drill, and we're gonna drill open the manager door, and the door inside the manager's office as well. After drilling both these doors open, we're gonna take our drill, head down the hallway, and go down these stairs. Once we get down these stairs, we're gonna drill open this door, and once we drill open this door, we're gonna take out the guard that gets alerted, grab both their phones, and do the check-ins. After we do both the check-ins, our next step is to unlock this door, open up this door, we're gonna break this camera, and now we're gonna break both these cameras outside here, take out this guard, take out both these mobsters, quickly grab one of these mobsters' hands, and do the block downstairs. Now after we do the lock downstairs, all we're gonna do is go back upstairs, grab our drill, go over to the side door here as quickly as we can, and drill this open. Now since this is an alarm door, this door is going to be locked, and it's going to be power locked. So now all we gotta do is go all the way back upstairs, and do the first half that we did before, which is destroy all the power boxes. Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna see if that second vault door is unlocked now. And we head downstairs.
Nope.
It's power locked. It is still power locked. What? So the casino, if you do the heist loud, you can only get access to the first vault, or you get access to the second vault, but just this room right here, if you do it fast enough. I guess this was the standard method of how to complete the Black Diamond Heist Casino loud. I hope you enjoyed the video still. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. If you want to see a funny video, click the video on the left. If you want to see more of the loud heist guides, click this video. This is the first one, the jewelry store. And like always, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.